Calling the work session to order. And the first order of business is that I'd asked for us to go into a non-public session in accordance with RSA 91A:3, Roman numeral 2A personnel. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Okay, John moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Mary Ann seconds. We'll do a roll call vote. John, your answer? Your answer. Your vote?
Aye.
Mary Ann?
Aye.
Neil?
Aye.
Jack?
Aye.
Bill? Aye. Ayes have it. We're non-public.
Can I ask you to seal those minutes, please?
Okay, so I entertain a motion to seal those minutes.
Can I move to seal those minutes until a date undefined in the future?
Okay. Is that acceptable to have an undefined date in the future, or will?
They're only good for a year, right?
That's true too.
So
Okay.
the extended amount of time, right?
All right. So Zach,
Maximum amount of time.
There you go.
There you go.
Zach moved. Is there a second?
I'll
Second.
second.
Okay, I think Mary Ann got it by a whisker.
Yep. On nose.
Neil, your vote.
Aye.
John,
Aye.
Zach,
Aye.
Mary Ann,
Aye.
Bill. I'd like to mix it up a little bit
Yeah.
for your benefit, but
Did you say aye?
oh, did I say aye?
You didn't.
No.
Wow, aye.
Thank you.
Man, okay. Okie doke. Let's see a lot lately. Okay, in any event, I just want to remind everybody about the employee luncheon. We're going to have it Thursday, 9/17, and we're going to be cooking, and it's 12 to 2, and it's a grab and go lunch.
Mhm. You grab your hot dog and your salad and you cover it with tin foil and you skedoot wherever you're going to go have lunch. That's
So-
the best we could do.
Sounds great.
And it will be right here at the town hall.
Yep.
Okay.
Right
When's
outside.
Brian's?
I don't have those dates right here.
Okay.
It's closer to the end of the month. I can get that to you tomorrow, Mary Ann. if
That'd
you
be
want.
great. I couldn't find it. Thank you, Ann.
Where are we actually cooking in?
Right here, outside.
Right outside the,
Outside.
yeah.
Yep.
On that piece of concrete or
That's right. And on the back
area.
step.
Really quite nice.
Call it a patio, and it sounds nice.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just a spitting image of Fox Park, only closer.
Mm.
All right. So the next item is reviewing the job description and ad for the planning and development director, and having discussion about that as well. And has everybody reviewed it? And are there any comments on both the announcement and the actual job description?
So a couple of things. Is there any licensing that's required for the town planner? I don't know, some sort of something.
I don't think so.
Well, they have a certification. I know as a certified town planner. I think there's something they do along that line.
So I'm assuming we should make that a requirement.
I think so. I think having a certified town planner should be required.
And certification from who, Neil?
Well,
I mean, as a-
Paul did it. He told me
Hey.
that he had to take some courses, I guess, to do it.
Well, they have a national town planner
Association.
or association, and you can you have to take certain tests and have certain qualifications and different
On the-
things done.
Yeah, so it says
The
the
very
American
end.
Institute of Certified Planners,
Exactly.
AICP, administers an optional
Yep.
AICP certification for planners.
That
Yep.
is in here on minimum qualifications on page 3 of the job description.
As strongly preferred, which
Yeah.
to me sounds
Yeah.
reasonable.
Is that okay, or you want?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
required. Okay.
I don't know. I think
How
even
did I miss that
certification
too?
says it's an optional
I-
AICP certification. planners.
I don't have I read it, but I don't have it in front of me. And I'm trying to remember if it required a college degree.
It does.
It does, yeah.
Does, yeah.
A position requires a bachelor's degree in planning or related field with a minimum of 5 years experience.
Now, my question is, what if people have a combination of the two, or a different degree? They have experience as a planner, or are we going to stick with a bachelor's degree in planning or related field? Because I know the assistant planner has a degree in political science, but she's worked in planning before, and she's getting her certificate, certified town planner certificate in November, I guess. I didn't want to, if we're in the process of considering her, where she doesn't have the degree in planning, that
John,
it
just-
eliminate her from consideration.
It does say any other combination of education and experience required to perform essential job functions will be considered. That's in the very last paragraph on page 3. Very last line.
Why not
Oh,
have an
I was
updated-
looking at the ad there. Okay.
I don't have that update. Do I not have last one I have is 2001, because I don't have that verbiage.
2001.
All right, that's changed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the one that was initially attached and shared with us, that's been rewritten.
Oh, I see.
There's one in the
Okay.
package at the town hall.
Well,
Oh, okay. Then I have that somewhere.
I
Okay.
forwarded it to
Sorry
you
about that.
as an email too.
I disregarded your email, Bill.
All right.
Okay.
Well, next time I'll say it's coming from Dawn or something.
That makes more sense.
Okay.
No, I think it looks good as long as it. I was just looking at the ad, and the ad I didn't think said or any.
The ad does
Or
not
any-
say
any
any
record.
other.
Yeah. Okay. Well, sounds good.
And there's one very small typo in the ad.
Okay, yep.
First sentence, paragraph 2, it says related filed.
Oh,
Thank you. Field,
Yes.
I will make that change.
any
You
other?
also, because I don't have the updated one in front of me, economic development experience should be, in my opinion, should be a strong one.
See, this is why I'm sitting here, Marianne.
Isn't that the role of the planner?
Well, you're kind of locking up a little bit, but so
Oh.
you're saying you'd like to insert or at least state that we prefer economic development background as well.
Yeah, I would put that under, yeah, definitely under requirements, minimum required.
It is on number
Because
2.
Page 2, knowledge and skills.
Yep.
Yes,
It states the planning and development director shall be knowledgeable in the principles of municipal planning, regional planning, and economic development, and shall also have sufficient knowledge to apply conservation protection measures and water quality management practices.
perfect. I'm sorry, Ann, I don't have the updated one, so that's great. Thank
Yep.
you.
I sent you the update, Marianne.
It's that
I
email
know
threw
you
away.
did, Bill, but I didn't, you know what I did? I was trying to conserve paper, so I already printed out the other one,
Okay. All right.
which I read diligently.
Right.
All right. So, any other comments or a preference of the board or?
I want to know how extensive the advertising is going to be.
Well, I know I mentioned the fact, or at least I communicated the fact that Lakes Region Planning Commission, their director has, I guess, memberships in all of the different,
Yeah.
organizations that a planner looking for a job would also be a member of, and they would see that ad. So if someone's looking for a job in the area, they will be looking at those areas that the director of LRPC is a member of. So
So
there's
those
that.
are national associations?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's, I didn't bring the notes that I had taken when I was speaking with him about that, but yeah, he'll have, there was like 3 national organizations that were identified that he's a member of.
We can also use NHMA if the board chooses. There's, I know each state really has their own municipal center like that. If there's another state you want us to try at the same time, if we can get some free advertisement in there, like Maine and Vermont, and we can go as far as you want. Indeed has been something that's been successful with the police department. I'm not sure about this fee. I don't know enough about them.
It probably would be okay as well. I think if you would, if maybe target NHMA, maybe just for New Hampshire.
Okay.
I
Yep.
don't know about going out of state maybe. And I think we'll probably have quite a few applicants.
Yeah.
But
So that's where we're going to start, Neil, unless you can think of other places that we have missed.
I'm wondering if New Hampshire has any peculiarities in its planning rules and regulations that a person would need to be familiar with.
Working with Granite.
What do you say?
working with
Yeah.
Granite, but actually Granite actually is, it's not a joke. So
Working with Granite.
IT is, but I think he was trying to make
Okay.
a joke.
A little above. When is this ad going out?
We can actually start sending it out tomorrow as long as the board approves it. And we're hoping for applications. We set a deadline of September 25th. Is that an appropriate time period? It's like 2 weeks. It's quick.
10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But-
pretty short.
We can extend that. There is no rush, as Bill and I spoke about this morning. We want to get the best planner for Plymouth. So I'm asking if you want to extend that date, or let's try that date and see where it takes us.
I would think maybe go to the end of October 1st. But
Yeah, I would think at least a month.
Brings us
So
into-
how about if we say October 15th or until filled?
that sounds good.
Unless filled or
good.
something like that. Okay.
Yep.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Somebody else say something.
Did
What was the date?
well,
You said?
October
October
15th.
15th, unless
I
filled.
think we should have a motion then to put it out.
Is this a part-time position? Is it?
Oh,
This was the
No,
full
it's full
time.
time.
Great.
I got
Is
a
there a pay
couple of,
scale?
yeah, there is. And that's,
Would it be the
in-
same as Brian or?
that's in the ad.
Actually, the pay scale is 62 to 85.
Oh, no, okay.
It is, the high end of that is a little less than what you're currently paying the code enforcement officer, planner. However, you want to see what you get. You can always negotiate those numbers, Neil.
Now, is this position going to comprise code enforcement also? Or are we going to separate them?
I
The-
think we'll be
the-
separating them actually
Yeah.
into the additional position, which is,
I think the original plan was to have this person not only oversee the planning, but as well oversee the code enforcement, building, etc. Knowing that this person is not going to be able to do all 3 jobs, but still have the hand in
Control.
there where to oversee them.
Yeah.
So you may have to consider hiring a part-time building inspector under this person, but this person ultimately would have that responsibility or oversee that department.
That would make sense to me.
Okay.
And actually, I still have a concern. So number 16 in the position description directs the duties and supervises the activities of the planning assistant in recording and publishing. And I was thinking that maybe the planning assistant might have expanded duties to include like code enforcement and such.
Good.
And
Yeah,
maybe that would be a full-time position or something.
I think this person may be able to help us find the right person in that position and assign the duties to that person,
True.
maybe.
Code enforcement has special requirements for knowledge.
Right.
Yep.
Brian was well suited for it.
I agree. Yep. Well, maybe Brian will reconsider.
I think,
Maybe
He
he'll
can
come back
reply.
part-time.
I don't know.
He'll have to interview. What,
Yeah.
what is have we agreed to the process?
Oh,
We'll
that's next.
talk about that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, let me, how about if we zero in on the actual job description? Because
Sure.
I had some comments that, my first one, which I may go down in flames on this one, but it said initially in the job summary, the planning and development director is hired and dismissed by the town manager with input from the board of selectmen. And I'm thinking, is that sentence necessary, or that's pretty much what we do regardless?
It is not necessary, but it was in one of the other job descriptions, so we put it in here. We can adjust anything that the board is telling us that you don't want in here, we'll take out or put in.
I don't know. I think it's like a head scratcher, it's not really a job summary, but it's just a sentence
What
that,
it does is it does tell the individual that they work specifically for the town manager.
I kind of think the next sentence covers that pretty well too, though.
Yeah.
it's true.
Can we, not to be nitpicky, can we change Board of Selectmen to Select Board?
Yes. I've been trying to change that
Thank you.
actually.
Thank you.
I always use that.
Yep, same here.
So is the consensus of the board to take that first sentence out? Is what Bill's, I think, recommending?
Everyone's kind of,
It feels a little redundant to me.
Well,
John? You?
if
Yeah,
it doesn't need to be redundant,
Right. I think we could take that first one out, and position works under the general supervision of the town manager who works on behalf of the select board.
all right. The second one, essential duties and responsibilities, number 2. That sentence, it was kind of weird. And for the fact that it conducts investigations
Yeah, right.
and prepares, well, it should be not prepares reviews and studies, but prepares reviews, prepares studies, prepares reports.
Yeah.
So it should be prepares reviews, studies, reports, and communications.
Yeah, take out investigation and just say conducts.
Or you're just saying take the comma out?
Take the comma out.
I think what he is just saying, John, it'll say conduct investigations and prepares reviews, studies, reports, and communication on matters related to land use, natural resources.
Okay.
I had an extra comma in there.
Okay.
And stick an S at the end of communication.
Right.
And unless anyone else has any further comments, I have a comment on number 16.
well,
Go ahead.
our friend Mr. Rand called me and wanted to know if we were going to have some
Me too.
citizen
Yeah, me too.
involvement.
That's surprising.
And I don't want to like rebuff him, but
All right.
I want to give him full consideration.
Okay.
He's
And was
been
there-
such a solid citizen. you
Yeah,
know.
he's definitely not. So Ann said we're still on the position description. We'll get into that discussion after this.
Okay.
Thank you.
And well, okay, my comment on 16 was, is this a secretarial position or truly a planning assistant? And can this person also be code enforcer?
Could we add and other duties as assigned there and cover whatever this position thinks is appropriate and capable of that person to take?
19 covers all the duties, all other duties as assigned.
No, I didn't mean
for
for
that-
this position. I meant for the planning
Planning
assistant.
assistant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. This just seems to indicate fairly specifically what this person can give the planning assistant.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't expect the assistant to be a secretary.
Right, but it's not, but that's what the position as described kind of is, in recording, publishing, and distributing minutes of all planning board meetings. So, Zach suggested, maybe removing that. Direction supervisor, activity of the planning assistant in job duties as assigned by the planner. Or
As
whatever.
needed.
As assigned.
Something like that, maybe,
All right, we'll come up with some.
Yeah, don't have to put all the other information, just make it in general.
On 11, you have another board of selectmen.
uh-huh,
Fixed.
What did she want that to be?
Select
select
board.
board.
Select board.
You have to remember that there have been many secretaries that have gone on to become CEOs.
Thanks, Neil. That's true. Any other comments? Okay. All right, then I guess with those corrections, we'll put it out and.
Okay.
And then I guess we'll have a motion if you want to, or we'll talk about the process first and then move the whole shebang. How about that?
Sounds great.
Yeah,
Bang
because
away.
so regarding the question that Steve Rand had with how it's going to be filled, and I know we kind of had discussions last meeting about who should we include, and I was thinking, because it was very vocal with regard to the town manager, that it be outside to include interested townspeople. And I think that was kind of put down by the board, but not formally. I still think that it would be beneficial to have other people besides the board involved in the interviewing process, or at least a review of the candidates, just as Don Burks was in front of the town. And actually I was talking with Ann earlier, and I was thinking like Steve Whitman. In fact, he approached me, said he would like to, this was like a while ago, that when this position, comes out, he would appreciate being on a selection committee or, part of an interview committee. And I think Steve would be very worthy of, and also his opinions I would appreciate.
I think Rebecca would be a good one on there too.
That's correct.
Good point.
At least Steve is not necessarily a townsperson.
Right.
He is a townsperson that's also an alternate on the select board. So, select board. not the
When
select
you
board,
say
but-
Rebecca, John, you mean Rebecca Hanson?
Yes.
Yes.
Just making
Yeah,
sure.
I think that Rebecca's a good choice and Steve's a good choice.
I think they
And
are. We
Maybe
should,
somebody like Mike Courier,
Yeah. Mike would be good.
So
he's
I think
done a lot
Steve
for the
Rand
town.
wants to be on that group too.
Yeah, I don't know if he does. He just
Okay.
wants to make sure it's an open process. Like at the last meeting, he wanted it to be done for the town manager.
I think that's what he wanted.
It just seems, I don't know, you're getting, I think all those choices are great. I really do, having worked with him. I just didn't want to complicate the process.
I think we should have a special advisory committee that can review applications and make recommendations. That would be, they wouldn't be making any formal decisions, but, just be kind of like the budget committee in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Is
Yep,
the budget committee made up of other folks in the town?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
they're appointed by the board and it's advisory.
Right.
And it gives you a lot more breadth in the community. And it settles a lot of issues too.
True.
So this council would then make a recommendation to the board? Is that how that would work?
Well,
Yeah.
my thoughts, the board the board would look at them and this advisory group, and, you know, they would, they'd have a say, you know, there'd be one of the persons would sit with the board and go over those as we cut, make cuts on those people that are, that are qualified.
Narrow it down.
Yeah.
I think it would be a very good idea.
All right. Also, the current director of the Lakes Region Planning Commission is also very qualified and also does this reviewing applications of specific town planners, applying for towns. So he might be a first round screener, at least a grader or something.
Jeff Haynes.
Yeah,
Hayes.
Jeff Hayes. Yeah. So Jeff would, and actually kind of, pretty much offered to do that. And that's a function that LRPC does. And that might be, he would probably pass on applicants maybe with a grade that he would assign. And then it would be handed off to, I guess the review committee or whatever you would call, the
Advisory.
advisory committee. And then we would also look at all the recommendations and with the town manager, offer the job to the winning candidate. How about that? So it'd be like, a 3-tier kind of a thing. You'd have LRPC handing off the applications, with a kind of a grade, and then it would be a advisory committee, and then the board would, with the town manager, would make the decision.
That
So
sounds great.
am I understanding, basically, we're going to have Jeff pick the candidates that he's going to move forward?
He'll
He
he'll
just
pretty
kind
much
of give us
review.
advice.
Yeah, he'll review all the applicants that pretty much meet the grade, that meet minimum quals. Oh, where'd Marianne go?
She disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll be back. There's still 3 of us.
She's
4 of us.
she's unfreezing.
Oh, probably getting a sweater.
I like that process as you outlined it, Bill, where LRPC does the screening, hands off to, grades on the people who've applied. Community advisory group plus board plus manager sort of takes a look.
Well, my question is, I mean, that's all and well, but we're putting everything in his hands, and I don't,
John, I agree. I don't think we have LRPC stop the applications from coming through necessarily, but if they were to apply a grade and then hand it to us.
Oh,
Right.
that would be fine. Just say 5, 1, whatever. Yeah, that would be fine, as long as we still get to see all of the applicants,
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see them all.
All right.
I think that outline is excellent.
Yep.
All
I
we
go
need is
along
a
with that.
motion.
So do you want me to reach out to Jeff tomorrow after this
Yeah.
motion and we'll set this up? Okay.
All right, that'd be great.
And what about the 3 people? Do you have any other individuals besides Steve Whitman, Rebecca Hansen, Mike Courier?
Oh, somebody on
mentioned.
zoning, I guess.
Do you want
Maybe
Patrice
somebody
Scott?
else.
Is,
Lemero, is he on?
Oh, he's on the planning board. Then we'd,
It'd be all planning board. I don't know who's on zoning.
Patrice is the chairman.
you got Judge Kent. Well, Patrice probably might be the most appropriate
Do
considering.
you want to? They're mentioning Patrice. Are you guys okay with that, with her being on? So you'll have 4
Or at least being.
advisory committee recommendation
Sure.
individuals.
I think Judge Kent might be interested.
He would be, but I don't know if we want to go around Patrice though,
Yeah,
Or
I would offer to Patrice, and if she's,
So
You
who
know.
are the 3 we're recommending?
okay, Rebecca Hansen
Hanson, Whitman, and Patrice Scott.
And
and
Mike
And also-
Courier.
Mike
yeah,
Courier.
Mike,
Three.
Mike may feel that he's already doing the nonprofits. You know,
It feels to me like a minimum of 3 on that group makes sense.
Has anybody talked with Mark Halloran?
about this.
Does he have any interest in doing
Right.
anything?
Oh yeah, no, I got him on the cemetery trustee now,
Oh, wow.
and I also wanted to target him on something else, and he hasn't responded yet.
Maybe he knows you got another offering.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to slide him into the hot seat.
He does have time on his hand. I don't know how much time and whether he wants to.
After he's had a little downtime, he's going to want to do something.
Yes.
Yep. All right. So Marianne is still.
Looks like she's coming back.
It'd be nice to have her. You know.
Yeah,
around.
have her opportunity to vote.
Yep.
Marianne, can you hear us?
Is that more? Indicate what?
Asked to start video, renaming, putting waiting room, remove or report.
Ask to start video.
I did
I
that.
guess she already knows.
Oh,
There he
There
is.
she is. But she's
Not
frozen.
Are you sure?
I think she's sitting very still.
Marianne, you're frozen again on us. Oh, asked on, no.
Oh, can you ask to unmute?
She's
her?
getting
Oh,
closer.
She already knows to unmute, I guess. Huh?
Is there another
Zoom
way
is
to
more fun than I ever thought it would be.
the house last time?
Either move around the house or also just call in.
So, Bill, how about that broadband in town?
We're getting it. Coming down the pike, boy.
Marianne, you're frozen again. Do you want to try to call in? I don't know if you can hear me or not. Or,
Maybe she's
all right.
maybe she's gonna call
Maybe
in.
her batteries went down.
Hmm.
You checking yours, Neil?
Yeah, just making sure I'm hooked up. I don't want to go down.
I plug mine back in too because I have a habit of not checking it and then you go away.
That's probably Marianne. Yeah,
Telephone.
that's Massachusetts.
Marianne, are you at the 978-376-0872?
Yes, ma'am.
Now we
I
just
heard a
published.
voice.
Sorry.
Oh, how about now?
Yep, we hear you.
Okay.
All right. So you didn't miss much, but we're at the point where we've got pretty much approval on the application, the announcement, the methodology of how we're going to go through the hiring process by having Jeff Hayes from LRPC screen the applications, give a grade to them, hand them off to a committee, assessment committee. What's the thing?
She's not there anymore.
You're still there, right?
Good speech.
Yeah, I got to repeat that.
Start over.
Send a car over to pick her up.
Says she's on.
She's on another planet.
Okay.
Video started again.
Do you want me to start it again? All right. So we're looking at a process where LRPC, Jeff Hayes, the director, is going to review the applications when they come in after, we advertise and those. Shoot.
Shoot. Are you still there on your phone, Marianne?
No. It's too bad she couldn't bomb on in.
She might want to for the second meeting if this is her internet situation.
Yeah. Close. Hey, she's in.
There
phone.
are 6 participants in the meeting. This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, Marianne.
All right, I'm gonna give up on video.
Okay. Do you, Zach was saying you might want to consider coming in if you have the time, time, especially when the second meeting starts.
But I'm all in my pajamas.
So am I.
Oh, Bill.
I'll just listen in. I'll try it again at 6. Before
Okay.
the next meeting.
All right. So the process is to,
Hear that part, Bill. I did hear the process part.
okay. So I guess
You're
we're at a
repeating.
point where, oh shit, shoot, somebody else got.
I think she's still there. I
Okay.
see her phone number.
She's
I'm
here.
still here.
All right. We're at the point where we're entertaining a motion to go forward with that.
Okay.
I make a motion, we adopt the process as discussed with the Lakes Region Planning, the Citizen Board, and the Select Board.
Okay. John moves. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Zach seconds. John, your vote.
Aye.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Any discussion? Sorry.
If any of these people, Jeff or Rebecca or whoever says they can't do it,
Bring
Yeah,
it
well-
back to a next meeting.
Yeah,
or another-
or we could probably,
just thinking about how much that might delay things if we're talking.
Yeah,
But
let's-
I guess if we're October
No.
15th, we still have time.
We have time.
yeah, we have
Okay.
time, and also maybe we shouldn't because we're saying that it'd be nice to have, Rebecca, Steve, and everybody, but yeah, once we approach them, Rebecca says, no, I'm too busy,
Right.
I
So Phil Lamoureux might be plugged in,
was
so
going to say a representative group of folks from the planning
Yeah.
boards and zoning boards.
that
seems-
probably would be better.
And town, with
And-
Mike
right.
Courier.
Okay,
Oh,
that sounds,
yeah.
all right. So with that amendment,
Process.
yeah, is there, okay, and John, that's your motion. You have any problem with adopting that amendment or putting that
No, I
amendment
do
on?
not.
Okay, and there was a second. You seconded it, right?
Seconded, yeah.
All right. Any other discussion? Seeing none, John, your vote.
Aye.
Neil,
Aye.
Mary Ann,
Hi.
Zach,
Aye.
Bill, aye. Very good. Okay. Wow. All right. So I got a question. And like where is it with regard to bidding out? We're doing like an RFP for legal services. Did that come back? Is there any?
I know that the RFPs went out. I would have to check on the full schedule to see what we've gotten back. I could check with Kathy
Okay.
and I will let you know
All right.
on that. Okay.
Sure. I've been kind of wondering about that. but-
Okay.
Has that been advertised?
RFPs have gone out.
Okay.
That's all I know. I'm sorry. I don't know the whole process.
Anything else that somebody would like to bring out in our work session?
Phil, I think you were copied on the email from Joyce Weston and pesticides at the high school.
Yep.
I wasn't,
Go ahead.
what's the skinny on that?
You noticed the date. Well, that was addressed to you, Mary Ann. So I was just copied on it. So what's the skinny on that, Mary Ann?
That was a really, really good effort. So Joyce Weston had a, I'm not sure who the person was, but it appeared from her perspective that there were being pesticides used on the high school field.
Right. And that was
Who do we
like,
confirm if that's the case?
well, it was like June 20th or something, I believe.
Oh,
that-
right.
And, whether the school, may feel that they're exempt from that, So I think it might be worthy just to find out that, they're complying with that motion, that article.
So why do they feel, are they under that?
No, it'd be the high
Ordinance?
school. It was a high school. It was the high school field, right? It wasn't the football
Yeah.
field.
Yes.
So maybe the SAU felt that they were, outside of a local town ordinance.
Would that be true?
No,
No, I don't think so.
no. I mean, it's town property, so.
Right.
So
So who?
we should.
Is that
inquire.
an email that you could forward over to the town office?
Yeah, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And I can
Yep.
check with the SAU
I'll just do it.
office to see
Absolutely.
the concern, and they may already have answers for us, just we don't know.
I
what
will
their
do that right now. I will do
Does-
that right now. Yeah.
Does anyone know what kind of chemicals they've applied to that field?
No, there was a sign posting what they were applying, and the person that shared that with Joyce didn't have that picture.
It was back on July 20th or
It was
June 20th? June
June
20th?
2020. Maybe June 20. Oh, actually, I probably have it.
That's okay. That's-
I've been working with a construction company that has been removing all the loam on Plymouth State's football field.
They were what?
We've taken out 5,000 cubic yards of loam. And I suspect that there's something in it. That you can't grow anything in it, for one thing.
So what are you doing with that?
It's gone. It's being
gone.
taken out. They're
but
replacing the field with AstroTurf.
Did you say PSU's fields?
Yeah, yeah, the university.
But
Yeah,
where
they're-
they,
In between the two, if you go around behind the field house, you can see.
Yep.
where are they taking that though, Neil?
Yeah, they trucked it up to Thornton, I guess.
Probably, they're probably selling it,
But the guy that has it says nothing will grow in it. I
Well,
wouldn't
grass
want it.
grew in it.
I don't know what they put in it. I'd like to test it.
Is the town going to follow up with the school?
I will, yep.
And
Are we still in non-public?
No,
no,
we came out.
Oh, okay.
okay. Anything else?
Due to.
Oh,
Go ahead, Tom.
I just need to make sure everybody knows that I'll be leaving Friday and I will be back the 27th or the morning of the 28th, going on a little vacation. So, but I'll be available by phone.
Okay. Thanks, John.
This isn't particularly timely, but we talked a couple times in the past about getting a regular report from the town manager.
Mhm.
I haven't seen those. I don't know if those haven't been happening.
We
At
got
some
one.
Yeah, I know we got one. At some point, that's a thing we should probably try to get back on track.
Okay.
Again, I don't feel like it's super timely at the moment, but something I've been thinking about.
I think they were going to wait till after. Were they going to wait till after the audit in, or?
I don't know what the plan was. I will check with her and ask. Yep.
All right.
Okay.